Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing today? This is Scrapping Like a Lady. It is 10 o'clock at night. 10, yeah, about 10:30. And I thought I'd come up here and put down some drills before I call it a night. I am slow moving, as they say in the country, on this London piece that I'm doing for Ticket to Ride. And so I need to get busy. And I'm supposed to be going to Sabrina's house this weekend. And so I might pack up my little kit and take it with me. For I can put down more drills while I'm there. So I need to go see her because she's going to be heading out to California. And she's going to come back for we can go to a quilt event. It's a retreat. And so I want to do that. But let me be very honest. I want to, and then I don't know if I want to, for a couple of reasons. One, I don't feel like the people are the nicest people. Like, when I go around them, they just seem to have a little bit of arrogance. And yesterday when I called the facility, the lady was helpful. But the day before that, when I called the facility, she wasn't. And, everybody can have a bad day. But I bought a very expensive software from them. It was like $2,800. And that was on sale. And it was like buy it that day because it's normally like, I want to say $4,200. So their store was burnt down. And so they're having to rebuild the store. So I asked the lady, were they going to be having classes, And she was like, well, when the store gets built back. I was like, okay, first of all, lady, I did not know. Well, I knew that the store was burnt down, but I didn't know that it wasn't built back up yet. How would I know? I don't go out there, But I just thought it was a little, her voice and tone was a little off-putting. But, yeah. So who wants to be around crabby people? Not me. Y'all know how I feel about that. So I will say that when I went to the one event, it was nicely done there. So I might just get over my grievances and go on and do that one. Hey, Cameron, you going to Cheapy Cheapy? Do the one event and see if it's not something that I like. Is your daddy going to sleep? No? Okay. So, yeah. I think I'll try to get over it maybe. Maybe I'll just talk to you guys and talk myself through it. But, who wants to pay? It's like $3.99 for the event. So it's good money, But it's actually at a facility. I need to put some sticky on here. I'm like trying to press, and I'm not getting no jive. I will say that the place that they're putting on the event, I've never been there. I did look it up online, and it looks really nice. It is 4 days and 3 nights, and your food is included. So, that's not bad at all, for 4 days and 3 nights. Did I say that right to you guys? I don't know. Don't you just hate when you first put your wax on there and then it gets a little sticky and it gets on your drill like, ugh. Okay. You guys know I'm a hard presser anyways. Oh. Now I will say that this new, what is it called? What is it called? Oh. It'll come to me. Well, I got the sticky one. And it's good. Mama liking that. So I'm glad I got a couple of them. I think I bought 2 or 3 of them. I don't know why I can't remember that name. It's too late. So let me tell you guys what I did today. I got up and I didn't have to go to work today. And so it is, what is today's date? Wednesday. And I was going to go out and purchase, what is it called? The patch and applique from that dealer that I was just telling you about. And then as the day went on, because I was cleaning, I was on a frenzy. I was like, this whole house is just nasty. I didn't make it upstairs till the evening time, and the only thing I cleaned was my scrapbooking room. And I did a darn good job. I'm really loving it. So my husband came in there and he was like, wow, it's really clean in here. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting myself together. So he's like, if you retire, you can do this all day. I was like, bye, Felicia. So I cleaned. I cleaned from like 9:30 this morning till about 8 o'clock at night. I just kept cleaning and cleaning. And then I was like, did you eat today? You need to stop and eat something. And that was about 5 or 6 o'clock. I stopped and I ate a little something. I went to a quilting guild last night only to discover that they must have changed the date. Now, I put it in my phone on my calendar, but it sent me an alert, and I had just walked upstairs to my scrapbooking room, and I was like, yeah, let me go finish my cleaning for I can, get in here and make a mess again. But, so I didn't feel like going, and I was like, no, you said you were going to sign up and commit. You got to go. So I get my little ugly self in a car and drive all the way over there. No one's in the parking lot. I'm like, okay, everybody got the memo but me. So I hope they didn't have it last week and I missed it for this month. Well, this month is over anyways, isn't it? Oh, well, so be it. But I'm going to call the lady at the quilt store and ask her, because she was the one that invited me to come to the guild. So, and it's a really nice one. I've never been part of any type of guild. And yeah, this is a really nice one that they have there. So, not that I have anything to compare it to, right? But I've heard of them and know what they do there. But I wasn't quilting before. So I'm watching Lisa Capin on YouTube, and she makes these mug rugs. And she makes all different types of patterns and stuff like that, Some are free and you can just print them off and make them, and some you have to purchase from her, and they're not very expensive. They're like $2. And it's really just getting her designs and stuff. But she's a really good teacher if you guys are looking to get into quilting. She's a good teacher. She goes real slow for us special people. And I need that. Because when I'm the type of person that I like to know all the ins and outs, And then I want to know the easiest way to accomplish what I can get away with, because there's always a way around it. So you would think that because I sew, I would know the ruler inside and out. No, not so much. I know the ruler, but I've never used certain parts of the rulers because you're really just doing straight stitching when it comes to garment making, or zigzag stitches, right? Which is still really straight stitches, just in a zigzag pattern, meaning that you're just going straight in a line. So, but quilting is a whole nother beast. So I was like, 90-degree angle, 60-degree, 30-degree. What, Lord Jesus, how do you use these fancy rulers I have? So I knew that I would one day get into quilting, so I would often stop by the quilt store to inquire about classes and look at the fabric, sometimes buying fabric and buying stuff. But yeah, this year, 2022, I've made the plunge. I actually made the plunge in 2021 when I did the piercing class and the basic quilting class, which I am very glad that I took. Now, I was watching this one YouTuber today, and she made me realize I don't like packing my stuff up to take it anywhere. You know, so that's the daunting thing about having to take classes, because you have to pack all your stuff up, go to the class, and then come home and unpack it. I hate packing and go on vacation. I told you guys, I just throw some a bathing suit in a bag and tell Willie, come on, let's do it. I'll buy clothes when I get there if I so need something, you know. But I can literally go on vacation with my purse and a little overnight bag. So, because you know you're going to want to buy something, you know, you especially you go to Cosmel or one of those places and they've got those sarongs, you don't want to get one of those, you know. So why pack the one you bought last year? Just get one when you get there. That's my thinking. Spend a little coins, make yourself a little happy. And new stuff is always fun. You feel beautiful when you're wearing something new. So, I tell you what, these squares, sometimes you look at them and you see all these little track marks in there. Let me see something. Yeah, it isn't so visible. I always have to convince myself of that it's not as visible when the lights are off, or else I'm lying to myself. Yeah, but I do not like packing up my stuff to take it anywhere. It's just a freaking hassle. Now, with diamond arts, it's not a big deal, right? What do you have? A light canvas and some drills. Come on, let's go. You know, you got your little pins and stuff like that. But, I mean, you're packing up less than 5 pounds. So, it's easy to have this craft, because you can literally do your, you know, this anywhere. It might be a little difficult with the bigger canvas, but I've got some little travel size ones that I'll use when I go places, unless I've got a deadline like this guy right here. So this is gonna have to go to Sabrina's house. But I say that, but I might not even be able to get to it when I get to her house, because I'm going to be teaching her how to use her new embroidery machine. So anyways, we'll see. We will see if I even get to go. They said nor'easter is about to hit the United States. About to get some bad weather, y'all. Buckle up, buttercups. Go get your groceries. I was watching the YouTube news, you know, because I don't watch television, but I watch everything on YouTube, right? Just give me a little segment of the news. I don't want to listen to the whole thing anyways. So they were like, there's a food shortage going on, and there's grocery stores with empty shelves. And so my husband said, you better go stock up on food. And I'm thinking to myself, we got more food. We got food on the floor in the pantry. We do not need any more food. But I went to the grocery store anyways. And lo and behold, we had plenty of food at our grocery store. But I was talking to my cousin, and she was like, yeah, a lot of our grocery stores don't have a lot of food in them. I was looking for this, and my cousin Shivani was looking for that, and they couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, maybe that is a thing. You know, sometimes you listen to the news and it's just a bunch of doom and gloom, and Armageddon is here already, you know? So I don't know. Are you guys grocery stores lacking food in quantities? So I got to go to work tomorrow, and my God, I looked at my schedule and I'm like, ooh, girl, you better go to bed early tonight. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. I just feel like I don't get to make videos the way I used to. I just seem to look up and it's Monday already, time to do a live. And I'm like, okay, what is going on here? You need to manage your time better, girl, because you're supposed to be talking to the people, and we're all supposed to be doing diamond art together. So yeah, that's what I did today. I cleaned, and I'm actually really hungry right now. I didn't eat a lot. I eat small meals, and a lot of times each day I eat about 5 or 6 little meals, but not today. So yeah, I'm hungry. You know what I'm gonna eat before I go to bed? Peanut butter Captain Crunch cereal. Yep, that's what I'm gonna eat. I'm so childish, aren't I? Oh well, I guess I'm childish, because that's my cereal. And you know which other one I love? I love that blueberry crunch too, from what is that? Captain Crunch. All berries, I think it's called. When they came out with that one year, I lost my mind, because we used to eat Captain Crunch when I was a child, and I would just eat the berries out. And now that they have all berries, I think I'm going to have me, oh, good Lord, what was that, a bug on there? A bowl of each before I go cheapy cheapy. Uh-oh, I heard Mr. C. He gonna come in here. What are you doing? I thought you said you was going to bed. I'm going to bed. Good night. Watch. He always has to announce that he's going to bed. He's so funny. There's just a lot going on in the world right now. You know, I'm normally not in such a frunk, but I'm like, what is going on? Why do you feel just blasé? And I know because you haven't gone on vacation, and, you know, just haven't had time to clear my head. So, yeah, just one of my clients listened to my video, and she's like, you sound so down. I was like, did I? And then I listened to it, and I was like, okay, turn that off, girl. Yeah, you do. You sound so down. But you guys know, when it's late at night, my voice changes. It's like it gets deep, and in the morning time, I sound like a man. Oh, Lord, that is a bug. Yeah, it gets real deep, and there's nothing I can do about that. My one client said that she's going on vacation to see my other client, client, and I was like, oh, I really want to go, and she's going March 18th, and so I told my husband, knowing good and well he was going to say, honey, it's not a good time to travel. That's exactly what he said. So, but that client doesn't believe in the pandemic. So, they're probably not going to be cautious, you know, so I don't know. Maybe I better listen to my husband and stay my little ugly tail home. You know, it's so funny when I listen to some of the people and they say, no, this is not real, and this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking to myself, let me get this right. So you had every country around the world plot and scheme to come up with a lie to trick us for we could take the immunizations. Yeah, that's just way out there. I do not care for this this drill pen, but I'm gonna try to care for it. I'm gonna try to make myself like it, because I don't know why I don't like it, but it's not one that I would readily reach for, you know. But I need to put some drills down, because do you guys see how big this London is? It's really big, and I'm lollygagging. Next thing you know, they're going to be like, oh, it's over with, because today is what, the 27th? Is it the 27th today? And it's over on the 11th. And you know, my niece is getting married on the 11th. And so my mom then will be out, and all of that wedding stuff is going to probably eat up a week, because my daughter's going to be here with my grandkids. So, oh Lord. I showed you guys only 2 of my grandsons last time. I'm going to have to put the other ones on the camera. My daughter has these faux dreadlocks in my other little grandchildren's hair. And I'm like, Kimberly, I don't like it. Because my one grandson, his face is like a little girl. He got those long eyelashes and everything. But he just looks like a little girl. I'm like, oh my good Lord. Somebody sending me a message. Okay, you move up. You move up. There is something going on here. So I know Miss Glitz Glamour and Bold, I'm supposed to send some tweezers out to you. So I need to do that. I have a car full of stuff that I need to send to people. My dad in Houston. You guys know my stepdad and I, we share the same birthday. And so that's February 12th. So, okay, move up here. Oh, Jesus. So we share the same birthday. So I told Pam, because the wedding is on the 11th, I said, Pam, we're going to have to celebrate my birthday early. She said, what? Why? I said, well, because my birthday is on Saturday. And I don't think it's the Saturday we work. In fact, I'm pretty positive it's not. So, you know, my clients will want to come and bring me little gifts and stuff like that for my birthday. My one client walked in and she had a new ring that she got for her, I think she said 25th anniversary. And I was like, oh my gosh, her ring was so beautiful. And so she was like, yeah, I got it for my 25th. And I was like, okay, I need to go to that jeweler. And so she told me which jeweler to go to. But I'm not going to get a new ring because I got an embroidery machine. And so Willie's going to be like, deaf ears, deaf ears. Nah, he probably would get me one if I told him I wanted another one. I don't even have my ring on. But, okay. Guys, I'm making progress. Dun da da da. Y'all like, would you shut up, girl? So I talked to my daughter today, and she sent me this African music to get me motivated. And honey, it must have worked because I was moving along. And their music was quite clean. It was the beat. I said, oh, I got a little African in me. Except the dance. She sent me the video, and it had a dance, the people dance. And I was like, oh my God, how do you move your body like that? Even the kids were moving their body. And my sister sent me a video of this very, very large woman dancing on her porch on her microwave. She had a microwave on the porch. I'm like, okay. And she started out by dancing on the microwave. And I said, you get it, girl. You get it. And the caption said underneath, what am I looking at? And I was like, someone who's confident, that's all. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. Who says you have to be skinny to be sexy? Because, honey, she was thinking, I'm the bomb. And ain't nobody going to tell her that she not. And that's all right, too. So many people try to put out your little light, you know. Honey, if you're big, be big and happy. You know I'll tell y'all that. So I got on the scale. I was like, ooh. I'm sure you guys can tell I've gained weight because my face gets full looking. But I don't mind if my backside get big. I just don't want my gut to get big. You know us women, our stomach, because we had those babies, it's the first thing those fat cells say, I want to be fat again. Plump right on up as you age, you know. So I'm going to gain weight. My mom didn't start losing weight until she got sickly, you know. So I said, there'll be plenty of time to be skinny when I get in the grave. So don't worry, we will all be thin. If you morbidly obese, don't you worry about it, honey. You will lose weight as soon as you get in the grave. I'm so proud of me and how much I got done. I have not put away all of that stuff that I got, and I showed you guys in my haul on Monday. I have not put that stuff away. It's just sitting right here on the side of me. But I'm going to, just not tonight, because I want to put everything in their place. And that makes it easy to find your stuff when you want to do stuff, you know. So I'm not gonna just put it all away willy-nilly and then I'll be like, where did I put that? Where did I do? No, I'm put it right where it's supposed to be. Label it if it's supposed to be labeled and carry on. That's the best way to do it. And you know, in your room, you know where all your crap is. Other people might not know where your crap is, but as long as you know, you're good. So some people do better in chaos. I know my girlfriend, Carrie, you know, I'm like, oh my God. I used to be like, how are you working in this sewing area? Because her sewing area was in the front room. And it was just fabric and stuff everywhere. But yep, she would turn out all types of stuff. I was like, well, who said you have to have a clean, beautiful room in order to be creative? Some people do, some people don't. She doesn't. So I said I was going to start listening to Audible. And I pulled it up the other day and I listened to the 4 amendments. And I only got to the second agreement. 4 amendments. 4 agreements. Is it 4 agreements? I don't know. Yeah. And I only got to 2 agreements. So I need to start listening to that. But when I'm on my way to work, you guys know I like to do my car vlogs. I'm just bad about uploading my vlogs. Because I did one the other day and I didn't upload it. What's the sense in all of that? But I'll just tell you guys what I talked about. I was saying, and I did do it yesterday on my way home, that I want to do something called breakaways. And breakaways are where you break away from your normal day-to-day life. I'll give you for instance. Normally I go to work and I drive home. I take the same routes, you know. You can set your watch to it. If I'm going home down Lebanon and on and on and on, right? So I was like, okay, let's do something different. Let's break away from the norm. So I normally shop at the 2 grocery stores next to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to Tom Thumb. It's a really nice grocery store anyways, right? So I went to Tom Thumb in a neighborhood that's not mine, and they have a Starbucks inside of there, and I normally will get a coffee, and so I got a tea. I got the peach tea, peach and green tea. It was in lemonade. That's what it was. Peach green tea lemonade. It was under the tea section. It was delightful. I was talking to Sabrina on the phone, and I read it, the title to her, and she said, try it. Just try it. I said, all right, I'm going to try it. And I took one swig, and I was like, oh. But like for over 30 years, I have been eating at IHOP. Right? You know how we go there maybe once or twice a year. And what do I get? Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, everybody knows that I am going to get the crepes with my strawberries to the side and my whipped cream to the side, everything to the side. Sometimes I try to get fancy and get a little cream cheese in the middle, and sometimes I don't. But that's all I ever get there. And my husband, he tries all types of stuff all over the menu, you know. I'm like, how do you do that? But why not? Try something different. How do you know if you're going to like it if you don't try something different? So that's what I'm doing. And I wish you guys would join in on me and tell me what breakaways you do. What do you do that's different than what you normally would do? I says, oh my goodness, I haven't been to the library in a while. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the library and sit down and read for a while. Because normally you'd go, you'd grab a book and you'd leave, you know. I'm like, no, I think I'm just going to sit down and read for a while. So I've got to do that this week. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm going to do something different than I normally do. And today, I normally will not clean for 12 plus hours, you know. But I did today. And I'm glad I did. You know what? You don't realize how dirty your house is until you have to throw out the mop water. You're like, we might as well just live outside. I mean, all the dirt that tracks into your house, we might as well live outside, Jesus, because when you, everything was just dirty. Made me want to mop the floors over and over again to make sure I got everything up, you know. I got one of those mops that the bucket, it spins and it spins all the water out and everything like that. But I was watching the one show where the people are cleaning fanatics. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that phobia. That I had to clean and clean and clean. I think my sister has it bad. She denies it, but yeah. So after I finished cleaning, I even cleaned some of the windows, y'all. That's how bad it was. I was cleaning windows. I took a nice shower. And I don't know if you guys know it, but I have a double shower. I've never shown you guys the double shower. Willie actually built our double shower. Tore down the wall. Well, he didn't tear the walls down. What happened was we demolished. We had a guy come in, and he was going to do the whole thing. And he demolished the tub and the shower. And then he didn't show back up. And I was like, what is going on here? So I contacted him, and he was like, I got pancreatitis or something. He said, I'm not going to be able to work for a while. And I'm like, well, can you send one of your people out, or, one of your people you work with or whatever? And he was like, no, you're just going to have to wait. And I'm like, wait? Yeah, no. So we had other people come out and give us bids, and they were like way off the mark. Let's just say it that way. I was like, oh my goodness, and I said to the one guy, you don't have to demolish anything. The guy already did that. So the first guy, I gave him, I think, like a deposit of $1,000 or less. And he had already demolished all of it and, carried it all away and everything like that. So Willie was like, after the third guy came in and gave us a crazy bid, Willie was like, forget it, I'll do it myself. And he did. He did. Now, it took this man all summer, like all summer. We have that white chalk from the drywall and the, what is it? The wood that he had to cut and everything. He was in the bathroom, and that stuff was coming through the vents and getting everywhere. Everywhere. I felt so grimy, like I could not get clean. I do not like using my kids' bathrooms. I feel like that's their space, but they're boys too. Ugh. But I had to, because it was months and months and months. What are you going to do? Not shower for months? Whoop. So, yeah. Speaking of that, I need to get Logan a new shower head in his bathroom. The way these bathrooms and rooms are, I used to have 4 kids in this house, so 2 bathrooms upstairs, then my bathroom is downstairs, and then there's a guest bathroom. You need a bunch of toilets when you have a bunch of people. But oh, that's Logan moving around. I'm like, what's that sound? My wall is backed up to Logan's room. Okay, I gotta move all these down because something is not right there, and I'm not gonna let that just go about its business. I was trying to squeeze that one in there, and that drill said, "What?" I forget what I was talking about. Bathrooms, right? Yeah. Don't like using the boys' bathrooms. So Cameron has his bathroom and Logan has his bathroom. But when I had more kids, Kim had her bathroom, and then there was the boys' bathrooms. no. There's just 2 of them left. So one of my clients, her daughter moved out, and she only has 1 child. And they like build and remodel homes and all of that kind of stuff like that, you know. So you know their home is like on hit. So the girl moved out. She finished school and she moved out and she got her own place. She's the same age as Cameron. She's 24 years old. And I probably have told you guys this a number of times, but I don't see why you're going to move out, move down the street, only to pay $1,500 for rent. You know, it's a 1-bedroom. You already had the whole top half of the house. I guess they just want their independence or whatever. But Cameron, his friends, when they were moving out, 2 of them moved together. And Cameron was like, I just feel like I'm behind and this, that, and the other, you know. You don't feel that way anymore. He's like, oh, hell no. Let me just keep my money in my bank account and in my pocketbook for myself. I said, I know that's right. And he doesn't have a hard time living with us. We don't sweat him about anything, you know. So why would you go and pay somebody rent? But I thought it was real funny that one client, her son said, why should I go and move out in with my 2 friends and go live with 2 people? I'm already living with 2 people, you 2, my mom and my dad, and I don't have to pay rent. I said, ooh, that baby's smart right there. So I hope Cameron don't move out before he gets married, you know. He's going to have to learn some money sense because that boy, ooh, Jesus, he spends his coins, but he don't know how to save any of them. But maybe he'll get wise when he's forced to be responsible, you know. Because, like, we don't make him pay for his school or his anything. We pay his car. We pay his everything. He doesn't have to cover anything. So, boy, you got it made. You better live it up. This is the life of luxury over here. Your mama do your laundry and the laundry delivered to your room. All you got to do is go to work and hang out with your friends until your school programs start. But I told him, you just go to school and I'll pay up to a master's degree for you. His father's like, no, we can pay for his bachelor's degree, but this, that, and the other. My husband always try to act like he's hard. He ain't hard. He ain't running nothing up over here. That baby want to go get his master's degree. He can. Why not? He doesn't have any kids or girlfriends or anybody pulling on him, and, you know, let him do what he needs to do. So he's going to be 25 in, what is it, April 8th is his birthday. He'll be 25 years old. But you guys see, he's just a sweetheart, how he come and put his head on my little shoulder before he go to bed. That's what he was doing when he came in. He just put his little head up there. Just need a little reassurance from my mom that we love him. And we do. We love our kids. Oh, Lord. Did y'all see me try to put that over there and it just slid? That's because that that cover is over there. I must be getting tired. So Logan, I don't know if he's going to go work on Veronica's ranch tomorrow or not. I had him call Pablo today. That's the guy that picks him up, takes him to and from the ranch, and tell him that he's good to go. If you ever listen to Logan talk, I always tell you guys he's very mechanical. Yes, no, stop. You know, he's like that. There's no like emotion in his voice. It's so hilarious. Um, I think it annoys my husband sometimes because he'd be like, boy, he's like, Logan, did you like your food that I made you? He's like, well, it's better than nothing. My husband's like, oh, really? So that's autism for you. They're very blunt. If he doesn't like something, he'll say to me, so do you like that? And now I know to say, why you don't like it? Well, no, I don't like it. I'm like, okay, you don't have to eat it if you don't like it. When they were younger, I don't remember my kids not liking anything. Like, I never remember them saying, I don't like this. You know, can you make me something different or any of that? Which I would have promptly replied, hell no. But yeah, my kids ate everything. If they didn't like something, they didn't tell me. And they ate all their food, you know, so they were always good eaters. So I was watching this one funny YouTubes that, you know, things that baby do. And the mother was doing a headstand and the baby came over and tried to nurse while she was upside down. I'm like, that would have been Cameron. We call, when he was breastfeeding, we call it Nicky Nicky. And so I would just say, Nicky Nicky. And he's like, oh, did you say the Nicky word? You know, so yeah, that baby loved breastfeeding. He was a year and my husband was like, okay, that is about enough. It's like, he still is hungry. He still wants to nurse. And he's always been so sweet and innocent, you know. It's so funny when they get those teeth in their head and then they pull your nipples like they're taffy, you know. They're like, you're like, oh, you're done. They say you're supposed to like pop their jaw, like tap it like that when they do that. I'm like, yeah, no, we ain't tapping. You're off. You're done. Apparently, if you got time to be up there playing, then you need to go play. Because Nicky Nicky's not for play. I'm going to have to look up that cartoon and tell you guys which cartoon that is. Because it is so funny. He say, cheese sticks good. It's a little black cartoon. It's so ghetto, so funny. I love it. All right, let me put down the rest of these ones over here. Then I am going to go have some Captain Crunch All Berry cereal. Girl, you better ask somebody. Now, I'm going to take you guys along with when I'm doing my adventures. You guys want to go to Sabrina's house with me? Y'all want to see this? Now, Sabrina has a 1-bedroom. And she going to have to get up out of there. Y'all know why? Because she has too much hobby stuff. She just got her sawgrass printer in. And she bought the large one. She couldn't even fit all her stuff back in the car when she was coming from Colorado. She had to have one of her co-workers send her stuff. I said, Sabrina, how much was the shipping? She was like, I don't know, $200-300, something like that. She said, I'm like, oh my gosh, we could have bought a little machine for that. And she bought one of those car carriers to carry everything on top and inside of her car. her seats let down. I said, oh my gosh. She said, you want to see how much stuff I got to bring back? Because she was there for 6.5 months. And she showed me all the stuff she had to bring back. I was like, oh my gosh, Sabrina, what have you done? She blames it on me, the reason why she's into crafts. So she's like, this is all your fault. She's like, well, I'm not going to say it's because of you. But, you know. I'm like, I just gave you a reason to live. So, yeah, I'm going down this weekend to show her how to use her new embroidery machine. And, she finally took it out of the box. I said, Sabrina, take the stuff out of the containers for you can put your embroidery foot on. And she was like trying to find the embroidery foot. And she was like, this thing? No. This thing? No. But she eventually got it. You have to familiarize herself with that manual. But sometimes it's easier if someone just comes and show you step by step how to do things, you know. At least it is for me. I'd rather you just show me and then move out the way. Because on my 16 head, that's all they did. They just showed me for a couple of hours. And then we were out the door because Willie wanted to get back. So I was like, all right. I knew I wouldn't have questions or, you know, trying to figure things out. But it wasn't a big learning curve there. The software is really my other software. And then you just send it via the internet, through the Ethernet, actually, right to the 16 head. And voila. So I said I was going to put those in there, and that was going to be that. You guys know I do long videos, don't I? I just talk and talk. But that's okay. Hopefully you guys are putting down some drills and making some progress, just listening to my voice. Y'all know I'm not playing with a full deck. It's quiet downstairs. My husband must be asleep. Well, I better call it a night and get my little ugly self in bed. Why? Because I have to go to work tomorrow and I have a lot of people to do. And they don't want to see me all tired. Do you guys see how much I did tonight? This and this and this. I'm not going to make it, Miss Cats. This is probably going to take me... This is probably going to take me 2 months to do. Yeah, because this is just big. What size is this, guys? This is a 37 by 27. 37.4 by 27.6. So it's a pretty big one. Yeah. But I'm up to the task. Can you feel it? Oh. All right. You guys be good. And if it's your bedtime, go to bed. If you're just waking up, good morning. And if it's in the afternoon, do a breakaway. Do something different. Will you guys share with me what you're going to do differently to break up your normal, mundane lives? Because I want to see. All right, let's turn all of this stuff off. And I'm going to bid you guys a good night. Deuces.